Bediuzzaman Nursî says in the second Gleam that worship has two parts. One is positive, the other is negative. The positive part is well known. The negative part occurs when, through illnesses and calamities, the afflicted person feels their weakness and helplessness, turns to their merciful Lord with sincere devotion, reflects on him, and earnestly supplicates, performing a pure act of servitude. No hypocrisy can enter this worship. It is entirely sincere. If one is patient, contemplates the reward of the calamity, and gives thanks, then each hour becomes equivalent to a day of worship. A short life thus becomes a long one. In fact, there are moments when a single minute counts as a whole day of worship. Dear listeners, today we will share a very valuable lesson from Bediuzzaman Nursî's second Gleam. Nursî reminds us that worship is essentially composed of two parts. One positive, the other negative. The positive part consists of the acts of worship we all know: prayer, fasting, zakat, and other structured and measured forms of devotion. Performing these is a fundamental pillar of servitude. Yet, the Master directs our attention to the more essential negative part. The negative part appears through life's trials, illnesses, calamities, and difficulties. The afflicted person feels their own weakness and helplessness. At that very moment, their heart turns to the merciful Lord, devoutly and sincerely, reflects on him, remembers him deeply, and prays earnestly. This state is pure worship. Hypocrisy cannot enter it because the heart fully realizes its dependence and neediness. Bediuzzaman Nursî says that if a person is patient, contemplates the reward of their trials, and gives thanks, then each hour of their life becomes equal to a day of worship. A short life transforms into a long one. In fact, some moments are such that a single minute can count as a full day of worship. Imagine, even a brief moment of difficulty, if approached with patience and gratitude, becomes a significant gain recorded in the Book of Deeds. Dear listeners, here the depth of the human inner world is revealed. Sometimes worship is not only raising our hands or speaking words of prayer. Sometimes worship lies in our patience during trials, in recognizing our helplessness, and in turning to our Lord. And this worship is the purest, most sincere, and most heartfelt. In short, it is possible to see every moment life gives us, along with its trials and difficulties, as an opportunity for worship. Recognizing this both makes a person grateful and blesses their life. A short life becomes a long and meaningful one through this understanding. The lesson we learn here today is this: worship is measured not only by its form, but by the sincerity of the heart. Worship performed with patience and gratitude in the face of trials is among the greatest acts of devotion. Every single minute can transform into a day of worship. Dear friends, if this message touched your heart, we kindly invite you to subscribe to our channel. May Allah bless you with peace and guidance.